Up until the Champions League semi-final second leg, Barcelona were having a really good season. They were out to win the Copa del Rey final. They were out to win the Champions League semi-final and move through the finals. And they already have won La Liga. But due to Ernesto Valverde's managerial failure, they lost and they crumbled once again, just like they did against Roma to Liverpool. They were too reliant on Lionel Messi, and on that day, it looked like that he was only on the pitch, and few other players like Vidal were only trying. But I'm here to take over Ernesto Valverde and bring Champions League glory. So, guys, without any further ado, let's get started. So, guys, this is what a squad looks like for the first season. I have to make some improvements. I really want Philippe Coutinho to stay, but for the purpose of this rebuild, I have to sell him. Ivan Rakitic also has to go, and Gerard Piqué is getting old, so I have to find a new centre back. Also, Sergio Roberto will also be sold. And there are few players like Malcolm who I desperately want to keep, but I have to sell them. So, guys, without any further ado, let's get started. I will also change the formation to false nine, which was the formation used by Pep Guardiola, and I think it was really effective. So, guys, this is our first signing from Atletico Madrid, and this is Saul for $103.5 million. It's a pretty big signing, but I'm sure it is going to be worth it. He's a really talented player, and he's going to strengthen our midfield. Also, we have sold Ivan Rakitic to Tottenham Hotspur, which he has been rumored to join a new club, but it's Inter. But we have sold him to Tottenham Hotspur in this save. And also, Sergio Roberto departs for Liverpool for almost $34 million. So it's a pretty good start to the transfer window. Let's see how it goes on. So, guys, this is what our team looks like after the first transfer window. I have brought Saul, Frankie De Jong, which is also who is also coming to Barcelona in real life, and also Joshua Kimmich to strengthen the right back spot. I feel Nelson Semedo is pretty good, so I will use him as a backup. Although he deserves to be in the starting team, but Kimmich is really good and young. Also, putting Sergio Busquets on the bench was a really tough choice, but I have to give De Jong a chance to shine. Also, have and there are no more changes made. Messi is still at right wing. Coutinho, I wasn't able to sell him, so he is still there. And I have also not been able to sell Malcolm, so he's also still there. So let's move on to the matches. So, guys, I didn't know I would be able to do this, but after selling Jasper Cillesen, I just have to sign a backup keeper. So we have bought Strakosha for a pretty cheap price of 23 million, and I think he's going to be a good addition to the club. So, guys, I've signed Husam Awar as my backup midfielder for 44 million pounds, and our midfield is even stronger now, which is what I have been looking for. So, guys, after all the transfers, this is what our teams look like. Coutinho, Suarez, Messi, De Jong, Saul, and Arthur in the midfield. Alba, Umtiti, PK, and Kimmich at the back, and Ter Stegen. And our bench is also pretty good with Alenia, Semedo, Dembele, Strakosha, and Malcolm and Vidal. But the problem is that our standings on the table are pretty bad. Real Madrid are dominating the season, which we really don't want. We have been dominating La Liga for the past 5 years, and we still want to do so. So I think this season is not a good one. So let's move on to Champions League. So, guys, finally we have sold Philippe Coutinho, and we have sold him to Arsenal for a pretty big sum of $119.5 million. I desperately wanted to keep him, but for the purpose of this rebuild, I just had to sell him. And let's go find a potential replacement and upgrade for him. So, guys, we have signed an upgrade to Philippe Coutinho. We have signed Leroy Sané from Manchester City for $126.4 million. It's a pretty big sum, but I think that he's young and he's really high rated, and he's going to be worth the price. So, guys, this is the first game of our Champions League knockout stage, and let's see if we can get through Bayern Munich. The game is still moving on. Lewandowski scores for them early. Still going on. We need an away goal. We are not able to get it. Seoul gets a red card. PK comes on for Umtiti. Müller comes on. Vidal comes on. Gnabry scores for them one more, and we have got no away goals. So, guys, this is a pretty tough situation for us. Let's see how we do in the second leg. So, guys, this is the second leg of our game with Bayern Munich. Let's see how we do in the home leg. Generally, we are really good. The match is moving. It's 20 seconds gone, 25 seconds. We need to score fast. Messi scores for us. Kimmich is facing his former side. Still, nothing's happening. We need one more goal to go to extra time. Nothing's happening. Saul scores for us. Alexandro scores for them, and we are out of the Champions League, man. We have to do one more season, and that's really annoying. So, guys, let's sim to the end of the season and see how our position is in La Liga. We have been knocked out of the Champions League, and so we have to do one more season. But let's see how it goes for us in La Liga. So, guys, we finished third in La Liga, a lot of points behind Real Madrid, and we were just behind Atletico Madrid as well. It was a really disastrous first season, but I hope that we can do better in the second season. So now let's move on to the second season and hope that we can make some difference. So, guys, our first signing of the new season begins with a relatively small signing compared to our other signing. It's Kyle Walker from Manchester City. I've signed him as a backup right back for Joshua Kimmich. Let's see how things goes on with him. Will he stay with us in the next season or will he want to go? So let's move on to the next transfer. So, guys, desperately wanted to sign a new left back to put some pressure on Jordi Alba. So, I've signed David Alaba from Bayern Munich, and he's young and talented. So, I think he will be a good signing. And I've signed him from a really good price of 65 million pounds. I feel like I could have got Andrew Robertson as well, but I like David Alaba more for Barcelona, so I've signed him. So, guys, I have made a pretty big move for Antoine Griezmann. I've signed him from Atletico Madrid for approximately $123 million. I think he has proven himself enough to join FC Barcelona. He has been good at the World Cup and also he has experience of La Liga. I'm also planning to buy a young striker. So if Griezmann gets injured, we can give him a chance in the first team. Or even if he is performing better, we will also give him a chance. So let's sign a young striker. So guys, this one hurts. I really wanted to keep Malcolm, but with the squad we have now, I think he will not be able to get much playing time. So I've sold him to Manchester City. They have paid a really good price of $91.6 million, and I think he's going to be a really good addition to the club. So guys, this is what our squad looks like now. I think it's a really strong side and we should be able to win the Champions League this season. And if we don't win, I don't know in which area I should make improvement because our bench and our first team both are really good. We have got a really good backup goalkeeper, a backup right back, and our youngsters are also performing really good. So I think we should be title challengers. So guys, I really want to win the Champions League this season. So I have brought in Matthijs de Ligt from Ajax for $96.5 million. I think that's a lot of money for a centre back, but he's young and really high rated. So let's hope that he can do some wonders for us and make us win the Champions League. Guys, look who has come with an offer for Lionel Messi. For it's Liverpool who have offered us $106.7 million for Lionel Messi. Absolutely rejecting it. So, guys, let's get started with some knockout games in the Champions League. It's Barcelona versus Arsenal. The game has started. It would be really nice if we can get an early goal. And Saul scores for us. That's what we wanted from a midfield. Ozil scores for them. They've got an away goal. We should be able to get one more away goal. Barcelona are usually really good. And Saul scores once more. Nothing's happening. Still nothing's happening. And I think it's going to stay like this. And yes, it is staying like this. So guys, it's time for the second leg. The match has started. Really nice if we can score early. Come on, one more goal. Griezmann gets injured. Sane scores for us. We are ahead. We are 3-1 up. If it stays like this, we are going through. Come on, stay like this, stay like this. Xhaka scores for them, but it won't matter. We are going to the Champions League quarterfinals. So, guys, it's the second leg. I forgot to record the first leg of the quarterfinals, but I'm really sorry, guys, but I haven't played it. But we need to win this one against Hoffenheim. We can't lose to them. Griezmann scores for us. That's brilliant, but we need one more goal. We need one more goal to secure the victory. Messi scores for us, but they have scored once again. Someone, come on. They have scored, but Alaba has scored for us. If it stays like this, we are going through, and we are going through. So, guys, we are going to the Champions League semi-final, and I hope that we can win. So, guys, it's the second leg versus Borussia Dortmund. I'm really sorry I forgot to record the first leg, but I haven't played it. I can assure you that things are going well. If it stays like this, we are going to extra time. Dembele scores for us. If come on, Dembele scores once more. Come on, now we just have to defend. We are going through. We are going through. Just stay like this. And yes, I think it's gonna stay like this. We are going to the Champions League final. Saul is having the ball. Saul to Griezmann. Griezmann to Messi. Messi taking it forward. Messi to Griezmann. Griezmann finishes it and scores. Antoine Griezmann scores the first goal in the Champions League final. He has scored against Tottenham and he has put us ahead. He has been a really good signing for us alongside Luka Jovic, but which I forgot to record, but it doesn't matter.
Underway again with Barcelona.
Saul with the ball. Saul going forward. Saul to Messi. Messi's through. Messi can score here. Messi goes inside. Messi finishes it and Messi scores. Who else but Lionel Messi for FC Barcelona, who has scored the second goal in the Champions League final. He has been there for us from the very first season and he has been absolutely amazing. We are 2-0 up in the Champions League final and I hope that we have secured the victory.
Wonderful solo effort, and he still has the presence of mind to finish it off. What a brilliant solo goal.
We can score one more goal from the counter-attack. Arthur is having the ball. Arthur to Griezmann. Griezmann to Saul. Saul moving forward. Saul, still Saul. Saul places it at the bottom corner. Really easy for Saul. He has been there from the start just with Lionel Messi. And he has contributed a lot to the midfield with his attacking output. He has surely secured the Champions League for Barcelona. 3-0 up against Tottenham Hotspurs. Griezmann, Messi and Saul on the score sheet. Just a few more seconds and we will be the champions. We will be the and yes, guys, we have done it. We have won the Champions League with FC Barcelona. It has been a team effort. Everyone has contributed. Alaba, Dembele, Griezmann, Messi, Saul, and every other player on the team sheet, including the youngsters, have performed for us, and we have finally won the Champions League with FC Barcelona. We have strengthened the midfield. We have brought in prolific attacking players like Luka Jovic and Antoine Griezmann, and Lionel Messi has again proved his worth for FC Barcelona that he is the main man for them. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.
And as a player, Lee, as a Barcelona player in this case, this is what you want to experience.
Well, it is. You have expectations at the start of the season, all those long, hard training sessions in pre-season. You kind of need a goal to get through that pain. And focusing on winning trophies for Barcelona will be that carrot that they need.
It's Barcelona's Champions League. And they've got to savour this. It's not every night this comes along.
Well, they probably will be doing next year, you never know, the way they play, but fully deserved, and they'll have celebrations right throughout the night with their families and friends. Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. Ticker tapes coming down, the families in the stand.